Hi everybody, it's Lori from Harmony Hands Energy Healing here in Terrace, BC. I wanted to just give you a little bit of an overview of my new book, Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers. My last video I didn't have the best lighting, so I thought I would redo it here now. So, my book, Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers, is for people who are either just waking up to the awareness that we're more than flesh, blood, and bones, or for people who have woken to that reality and that understanding and are just kind of feeling their way through the different energy layers, the different things you can do by tapping into and using the energy all around you. So I wanted to just go over each section, just a bit of an overview so you could understand what you'd be getting with my book. So in section 1, I talk about awakening, what it looks like to wake up, what it feels like. I give you my own story of my own awakening. I share with you what the different energies are. As I said, Mother Earth energy, quantum field energy, the energy all around us, our life force energy. I then also share with you the chakra systems, the meridian systems, and the auric layers. This is a high-level overview. It's not diving into great detail. It's just to give you an understanding, connecting the dots and kind of pulling it all together. Then after we talk about the different energy layers in section 1, we move on to section 2, where I explain and talk about the different imbalances. So sometimes in our bodies we have aches and pains and ailments that develop, and we're kind of like, where'd this come from? Sometimes it's associated with blocked or stalled chakra systems or meridians that are blocked, stalled, or running in reverse. Some examples of that are, for example, if you have digestive issues, there may be a problem with your stomach meridian. If you have allergies and asthma, or funny enough, joint pain in your thumbs, that's all aligned and tied to the lung meridian, and maybe the lung meridian just needs to be traced or tapped. So I talk about the different imbalances that you'll experience. Then in section 3, I go over the different levels of healing. So spiritual, emotional, physical, mental, what it means, what it looks like. I also talk about the different approaches to healing. There's not one way to healing. Everyone heals at their own pace, in their own speed, in their own way. Different modalities will resonate with you at different times in your life. If you've tried, say, yoga before and you didn't like it 10 years ago, try it again now. It might have been that back then you weren't ready, but now you are. It's similar with all the different modalities. You just keep exploring them until you find some that resonate with you, that help you through the blocks and the challenges that you're working on and help you raise in frequency and vibration. Then in section 4, we talk about the self-healing superpowers. So I share with you how different ways, the different ways you can ground your energy and connect to the earth. I share with you empathic protection. If you're one of those people that picks up other people's emotions or their physical pain when you're in their presence or in their space, you need empathic protection. It means you're an empath. Empaths can feel the emotions of other people, and sometimes if you don't have empathic protection and you are around somebody, let's say, who's angry, you may all of a sudden start getting really angry and irritated and short-tempered, and you're like, well, what's going on? I was happy as a clam 5 minutes ago. That's what it is. You're an empath and you're picking up other people's energies and emotions. So we'll go over empathic protection. I also do an overview of your lymphatic system. When you do energy work, it's important, especially when you're doing your own clearing and your own healing and your own releasing on your own, it's very important to have the lymphatic system functioning, because the toxins release into the lymphatic fluid, and the lymphatic fluid is then filtered through the bloodstream, through the kidneys, and you basically pee away the toxins. So if the lymphatic system isn't working and it's not filtering properly and not getting rid of things properly, the toxins build up in your body and you actually start feeling nauseous and sick. You have joint pain, you get very, very tired. You may be super thirsty as well. Those are all signs that your lymphatic system needs a bit of a tune-up, basically, needs some activation. I also explore with you how to balance and heal your chakra system. So how to open them, how to balance them, how to align them so they're all working in harmony. There's so many different ways, tools and techniques to do that, and they're all in Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers. I also share with you how to activate and maintain your meridian lines. The meridians are energy pathways that carry our physical energy through our body. They work in conjunction with our chakras, our auric field, and all of our organs. It's a very important system to keep activated. Meridians were mapped over 3,500 years ago. This isn't new age anything. This is very old medicine and knowledge that we're bringing to light today that a lot of people consider as new age. It's really not. It's ancient history and knowledge of how to self-heal. So I'll show you how to trace your meridians, how to tap your meridians to help alleviate any imbalances you have, help to maybe lessen any discomfort with any ailments you're experiencing, and to just keep your energy and vitality up and functioning well. In section 5 of Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers, I talk about deeper cleansing and deeper clearing. So we go over smudging ourselves, smudging our space. I share with you the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's a Hawaiian prayer that is about acknowledging maybe you've done something wrong to someone, asking forgiveness, but not to them directly. This is just you do your own healing. They might not be ready to heal. This is about your healing. So asking forgiveness and then thanking that person for that experience, for you to be able to learn the lessons that you've learned. And then sending love to yourself, to the person, to the world around you, just healing any hurt that may still be residual. I share with you how salt baths work, the cubic crystalline structures, and the difference between Epsom and Himalayan salts and the benefits of both. I also share with you how to clear your space with candles, with essential oils, with crystals, with herbs and plants you can do as well. Then I share with you deep heart clearing. This is a tough one, and not everybody will want to do this, and it's totally understandable. Deep heart healing is twofold. One is sound healing. So you find your heart tone. We do a solfeggio tone with the singing bowls, and in here is a meditation to help you with that. Aligning with the frequency of the heart. It's actually an F note on any keyboard or any octave. It's an F note, and you tone to that F note. And the interesting thing is when you match that tone of frequency with whatever range you're choosing for your F note, it actually helps to open your chakra in your heart center, and you can actually feel it start to open. And what happens is all of the upsets just kind of bubbles up, and you're able to release it freely in the privacy of your own home. Nobody needs to help you with that. You can tone the tone yourself and hear the clarity or the lack of clarity at the beginning. It sounds like ah kind of sound at the beginning. And then as you get better with it, it's more like yeah kind of a tone. So you can actually hear your own healing happening in that moment as you're doing the heart tone. The other one with the heart clearing is a heart letter. Now I encourage my clients to do this often. It's such a great tool. You write down all of your upset, all of your hurt, judgments, blames, whatever you want. But like the Ho'oponopono prayer, you also want to take some acknowledgement of your role in whatever happened, and thank that person for the experience because you've learned something and it's made you who you are today, that sort of thing. And you take that heart letter with some sage and you burn it in a fire. It can be in a fire in a bucket, it can be a campfire, it can be a big bonfire, whatever you feel you need. It just helps to burn that with the sage and let the upset go up and away with the smoke. It's just very lovely. Now in section 6, I show you how to align your heart and mind. There's a physics and a science behind this. Nikola Tesla discovered there's a heart-mind alignment that happens 6 to 8 hertz. So if you can get your brain and your heart to basically vibrate at a frequency between 6 and 8 hertz, you have what's called cohesion. Now, the Heart Math Institute is exploring heart-mind cohesion, and they're coming up every month with new things, new studies, new reports that's showing how important having a heart-mind alignment, a cohesion is, so that your heart's desires have a voice and your brain starts listening to your heart. So every decision your brain makes is a heart-centered decision. So aligning your heart and your mind is very important. I also share with you how to align to your authentic path and purpose, and what that looks like when you're aligning to your authentic path and purpose. So you know that you're in that stream of energy of aligning with your authentic path and purpose. There are signs when you are aligning, like shifting out of the box that you've been fitted into, maybe mother, maybe coworker, wife, whatever it is, and all those expectations that go along with those roles that we play. So when you align with your authentic path and purpose, you're more comfortable stepping out of some of those boxes and being more than just the taxi driver or the worker person or the one who brings the money home to pay the bills, whatever your role is. This allows you to step out of it a little bit and explore some of the things that are important to you. When you start shifting and going from your old life into a new perspective, a new direction, a new goal, a new challenge, a new dream, basically, you're shifting out of the old to the new, and things happen when you shift. Your friends will be like, what's going on with you? You're different. You may have people starting to put you down because they don't see what you see. They don't feel that this direction that you're changing into is a good direction for you. It's just their fear. So when you start to shift, some of these things start to happen, and they don't really have a lot of impact on your decision to keep going forward, because that is your authentic path and purpose. That is what you're supposed to be doing, regardless of what all these other people over here might be thinking or saying about your choices. This is your choice. This is your life. So it's important that you know what it looks like when you're starting to align to your authentic path and purpose. And note when there's chance timings, note when there are opportunities that keep popping up. You may start discovering your friend circle's actually expanding. You're getting more like-minded people in the new direction you're choosing. All sorts of different things can happen. There's way more, and they're all listed in here. In section 7, I explore with you how to connect to your intuition. We talk about what intuition is. We talk about the tools and techniques you can use to connect to them, to practice, to be able to hone that certainty of knowing so it's strong and you don't even have to think about it. You just know that's the answer. That's the way I'm going. It's just an assurance, basically. I'll share with you how to connect to your angels and your guides, how you can develop a relationship with them and an ongoing dialogue with them, how to create a language that you can share with them so that they understand through symbols of what things mean to you and what they don't mean to you, so that when they are giving you guidance, it's got a little bit of clarity for you. You understand what the message is. We'll talk about what the signs and symbols look like for your guidance when you're getting it. Lots of times I hear, I'm not sure if that was what I was supposed to be doing, or if that was just, happen chance, or I'm not sure if that was a coincidence or not. And just please know, there are no such things as coincidences. Everything in life happens for a reason and a purpose. So if there are repetitive situations coming up, repetitive themes coming up, you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again, like Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers, maybe keeps coming up and up and up, maybe that's a sign to go in that direction. It's just an example. I'll share with you the different types of angels, the archangels, the guardian angels, the worker angels, all the different types of angels in a very high-level overview. I share with you some of the more popular angels that you can call on to help you with grief or healing or manifesting the goals in your life, helping you if you're stuck, if you're a creative person, you sing or dance or write, and you're stuck what angels to call on to help you just to get motivated again back into things. I'll share with you a meditation of how to communicate with your angels, how to be surrounded by your archangels and ask for whatever it is you need, healing or resolve to a problem. We'll go through a meditation to actually activate that. Within this book, there are links to different meditations on the Harmony Hands Energy Healing YouTube channel that tie nicely into these. In the Kindle version of this book, there's direct links that you can just click on. You don't have to go searching on the YouTube channel. You just click and you get taken right there. I'll share with you also, excuse me, how to connect using oracle cards. I prefer oracle cards over tarot cards. It's just my preference. I find oracle cards give you more responsibility, things that you should be doing yourself to move forward on whatever it is that you're asking. I find tarot cards rather vague and can be multi-directional. And because we have thousands of decisions every second and thousands of choices every second, having a type of card that's almost like reading the future isn't that helpful, because once you take a step to the right, then maybe you take another step to the left. That changes the original question that you had before you even stood up to step at all. So having oracle cards, for me, my preference, is good because it gives you your next steps. Like what are my next steps to achieving whatever it is that I want to achieve? And it gives me concrete steps of things I need to work on myself, on things I need to put out to the universe, on how I need to trust or align with things. I just find them helpful that way. So I'll share with you how to connect to your angels and your guides using oracle cards. Then in section 8, we talk about manifesting your hopes and dreams, so the changes you want to see in your life. I share with you about the energy of intention. So what is it that you want? Then I share with you about the energy of manifestation. How do you pull it all together? Then I share with you the energy of fruition. It's already become a reality. You imagine it, you live it, you breathe it, you feel it. Then we start again with the energy of intention of what's next. You've achieved that first goal. What's the next thing you're going to go work on? So that is the manifestation secret. The energy of intention, the energy of manifestation, the energy of fruition. Then what? The energy of intention, the energy of manifestation, the energy of fruition. Then what? And it just keeps cycling through. I will also share with you how to overcome a consciousness of lack. So many of us have a belief inside of us that we're not worthy. And I just want you all to know right here, right now, you are more than worthy. You are more than worthy for health, for wealth, for love, for abundance in all aspects of your life, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional. You are more than worthy, and you are more than ready. You just have to overcome that programmed belief that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy enough. It's just not true. And I will help you overcome that consciousness of lack. In section 9, I share with you daily energy tools. So I share with you my daily spiritual practice. It doesn't have to be my spiritual practice. It can be whatever it looks like for you. But I just share with you the things that I do to connect and to ground and to do self-healing every day. I share with you also how I do energy testing, how I test food and decisions, especially big decisions. Food is important as well. You can test food before you eat it. So for example, in my life, I can't eat ripe bananas, and I know that from eating them. It's too much sugar for me, and it hurts my stomach. So when I hold a ripe banana, like a brown banana, if I put it on my solar plexus, just take a breath in and relax and just pay attention to my body, I will find myself falling backwards. And usually with ripe bananas, quite quickly, I fall backwards. Now, if you have a green banana, it doesn't have as much sugar in it. So for me, if I hold a green banana on my solar plexus, take a breath in and just relax, I move forward towards the green banana. So what's happening is the energy of the food, and it's the same with decisions. The energy of the tone coming out of your mouth for the decision, the energy of the food in your auric field. It's the exact same principle. Your body either gravitates towards that energy, it wants more, it likes the idea, it likes the decision, likes the food, or it draws away. That's a bad idea, bad decision, bad food, it's not going to end well, kind of thing. So I share with you how to do that, how to test your foods, how to test your decisions. I also go over emotional freedom tapping. I have for you a singular, a multiple version, and a positive affirmation version. So 3 different versions for you for emotional freedom tapping. And what that does is it taps different focal points on your meridians, activating the flow of energy through your body, allowing you to release your own blocks as you're saying statements. So you may be wanting to alleviate stress and anxiety. So I will show you how to tap out stress and anxiety and to tap in peace and calm as you're tapping the different meridian focal points in your body, releasing blocks as you go. It's a very simple process, and I give you the template that you can change out any of the themes. If it's not about stress and anxiety, maybe you're angry, you can change out that theme and just change the wording a little bit, but it's the exact same principle. Then no awakening book would be complete without a crystal section. I love crystals. I work with crystals every day. I have crystals all throughout my house. I have them over every doorway that you enter into my house. Crystals have such a unique vibration on their own, and each crystal is different than each other crystal. So their frequency of vibrations are different and align with different energy fields, our different chakras, our different meridians, our different organs, our different intentions, our different thoughts and emotions. Crystals are just amazing. And because they come from Mother Earth, crystals are grounding. Crystals are solid for us. So within this book, I share with you the sacred geometry shapes. I share with you the different uses of crystals. I also share with you how to ask if a crystal will work with you. Just because you like a crystal and it's shiny and sparkly and, ooh, I'm going to bring that home, does not mean it will align with you, align with the intention that you have to use it. And it might just not work as you had hoped. So I will share with you how you shop for crystals in person and online, because these days an awful lot of people buy crystals online. So how you know that that crystal will work with you before you buy it. I then share with you how to cautiously handle crystals. There are a lot of crystals that have different toxicity levels in them. Some have arsenic, some have iron and copper, aluminum, different things that in small doses in our bodies we can handle them, and it's something our body needs to function, the minerals and the elements. But in too much intensity, it actually becomes harmful. So there are certain crystals that you should never, when they're in their raw form, have them on your skin. There are some crystals that you should never put in water and drink, because those crystals will leach out those toxins. Crystals are porous, even though they look solid and they're shiny and you're like, there's no holes in here. At a microscopic level, all crystals are porous. They all have pores. So the toxins will leach out, especially in elixirs, especially in water. I then share with you how to cleanse your crystals, the different tools and techniques that you can use right around your house. You don't have to go get any special cleansing or clearing plate or anything special you have to buy. You can do it just in your own home using things around your house. I will also share with you how to charge your crystals and which crystals you shouldn't charge in moonlight or sunlight, because it actually strips the color out of the crystals. I'll also share with you crystal grids, different types of grids, their intentions, their purpose, how to create a grid, how to activate a grid, how to program a crystal. And I leave you with a large set of crystal grids you can use yourself. You're welcome to photocopy them and use them in your home, in your workplace, anywhere you like. So this is an overview of Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers, written by me, Lori Fulford. And I'm hoping that it helps you not just awaken to the energy bodies that make you up, but it also awakens you to what you can do with that energy, how you can connect to it, how you can use it as a force for good in your life, enhancing all the abundance you want to see, being able to align your heart and mind, being able to connect to the guidance that we all seek every day, with assurance that we're doing the right thing, we're on the right path, we're following our authentic path and purpose. So you can get my book here in Terrace at Harmony Hands Energy Healing, or at the Crystal Gypsy Lady and Things in Thornhill, or you can get it at Misty River Books here in Terrace. Online, you can get it at harmonyhandsenergyhealing.net, so harmonyhands.net, or you can get it on Amazon in Canada, in America, and all across the world. It's on Kindle as well, for those who like Kindle books. I really, really, really hope that you will pick up this book, not because of the sales. I'm not so worried about that. I'm more concerned about helping you wake up and helping you heal. And to show you how concerned I am, at the back are all my contact information of how you can connect with me. As you're reading this book, please feel free to send me an email. Ask any questions that you like. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear how your self-healing journey is going as well. So, look for this in the local bookstores or online, and I hope this has helped you understand a little bit more about Awaken Your Energetic Superpowers. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye now.